In the age of viral fame, where TikTok challenges and Instagram Reels reign supreme, a curious trend has emerged. Some creators are making millions for seemingly nonsensical content. These instant influencer success stories might lead you to believe that smarts and talent are irrelevant to financial success. While there are exceptions, IQ doesn't always translate to wealth. The key factor seems to be how you leverage your abilities, not just what they are. Experts in Sweden conducted a study, The Plateauing of Cognitive Ability Among Top Earners, and discovered that the top earners had a lower IQ than the average earners. The research involved data from 59,000 men who took a mandatory military aptitude test, and their earnings were tracked over their careers to see how intelligence and income relate. Their study concluded that smarter people earned more money, but only up to a point. Beyond that, intelligence didn't seem to matter, and the top 1% were often less smart. But we can't completely rely on what the study concluded, because even this study has its flaws. Firstly, the study focused on men, and only in Sweden, where career dynamics and income structures differ from other places like the US. Sweden has stronger welfare protections and lower average salaries for top employees. So this means that in Sweden, being a successful business owner is more common among the wealthy, whereas in other places, high intelligence might still be the ticket to top earnings. Secondly, the test they use to measure intelligence might be great for following orders in the army, but not so much for the creative, risk-taking spirit needed to run a successful business. So rather than solely relying on the results of this study, let's look at some of the reasons why dumb people make more money. Hustle beats smarts. Barbara Corcoran, the real estate mogul from Shark Tank, says the best salespeople aren't necessarily the brainiacs, but the ones who bounce back after rejection, and she couldn't be more right. Barbara herself was a straight D student with dyslexia who borrowed $1,000 to start a real estate business and is now worth over $100 million. Mark Cuban is another example. He barely got through college by cheating and chose Indiana University because it was cheap. He got fired from 3 jobs before finding success in tech and is now worth over $6 billion. Most successful people on Shark Tank have similar stories. They weren't top students and often attended average schools, yet they became incredibly wealthy. We have all seen someone with an innovative business idea get called crazy or unrealistic, not just on Shark Tank, but in our daily lives as well. And yet sometimes it's those exact crazy ideas that take off. High prestige versus high pay. A lot of smart people take high prestige jobs that don't pay all that well. For example, academics and research scientists. Even doctors and lawyers who need to be very smart to get through their schooling often don't make it into the top 1%. But on the flip side, most business owners make it to the top, and there's a lower intelligence barrier to becoming a business owner compared to becoming a top surgeon. Smart people in well-paid jobs also don't take the risk of starting a business because they're already comfortable. But a less intelligent person might take that leap since they have less to lose. The money doesn't matter mindset. Society sends mixed signals about money. On one hand, it's a symbol of status and success. On the other hand, it can feel materialistic or greedy to chase after it. This can lead smart people to downplay the importance of financial security. However, that's a myth. Financial freedom allows you to pursue your passions. It's not about worshiping money, but about having the resources to live a fulfilling life on your own terms. The truth is, money does matter, and ironically, it's the supposedly less intelligent folks who understand it better than anyone. Fear of looking stupid. Smart people often have a reputation to uphold. That's why they worry about failing or looking foolish. This fear can paralyze them and prevent them from taking risks. They might spend years agonizing over the perfect plan, never taking that crucial first step. Meanwhile, someone perceived as less intelligent might just jump in head first, learn from their mistakes, and iterate as they go. The key is they're not afraid to try. They just follow a simple, repetitive process without letting their ego get in the way. And success rarely comes from playing it safe. Smart people, however, can leverage their intelligence to take calculated risks, research, plan, and mitigate potential pitfalls before taking a leap. This doesn't eliminate risk, but it increases your chances of success. The reality is that most risks aren't as catastrophic as we imagine. The worst case scenario might just be a setback, not the end of the world. I don't know what I don't know, the Dunning-Kruger effect. The Dunning-Kruger effect describes a cognitive bias where people with low competence in a particular area overestimate their abilities, while highly skilled people might underestimate theirs. Smart people, aware of the vast knowledge gap between themselves and true mastery, can get stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and analysis paralysis. Dumb people, on the other hand, might not even realize how much they don't know, which can push them to take action anyway. Smart people can break this cycle by starting small, taking action, and learning from their experiences. Persistence, not perfection. Often you see someone who isn't smarter or more talented than you, yet they're more successful and think, how come they made it big? And people who are considered smart often stay poor. The answer is pretty simple and makes a lot of sense. Intelligent people tend to overthink things. Everything needs to be in perfect order for them. They analyze every situation, calculating each move, weighing the pros and cons, and sometimes this overthinking holds them back, while those who seem less intelligent just dive in and keep on persisting until they reach their desired goals. This fearless, uninhibited approach allows them to take risks and seize opportunities. In essence, smart people learn the rules while those who succeed just play the game. It's like beginner's luck. You follow your intuition and natural abilities without overloading yourself with preparation. So maybe being stupid now and then isn't such a bad idea. Skills that matter. A person can be a witty writer or a computer whiz, but that doesn't guarantee success if no one knows about your talent. Some people may not be particularly talented, but they're excellent at marketing themselves, making them appear like experts. They understand the power of personal branding and self-promotion. Many smart people shy away from marketing themselves, and that's where lag behind. Social skills are crucial too. Making the right connections can pave the way to success. It's not about being corrupt or pushy, but about leveraging opportunities and knowing how to network effectively. The good news is that there are countless resources available to help hone marketing and social skills, as these skills are learnable and can be developed over time. So smart people can actually use their intelligence and learn these very important skills. Strategic communication and networking skills. As mentioned earlier, great communication skills are very important, but they go beyond just being a suck-up. Many dumb people are essentially people pleasers, but they can effectively tailor their communication style to the situation and audience. This ability to connect with others on a deeper level is essential for building trust and credibility. Dumb people also understand the power of networking. They attend industry events, connect with people online, and build relationships with potential collaborators or mentors. They focus on giving value to their network as much as they receive, fostering mutually beneficial connections. On the surface, it might seem like intelligence is the only key to financial success. But as we've seen, there's more to the story. The truth is, success isn't about being the smartest person in the room. It's about having the right tools, the willingness to take action, and the resilience to keep moving forward. In the end, the key to success lies not just in one's abilities, but in how effectively they are utilized. Find a career that leverages your natural talents, whether it requires a PhD or not. Keep learning and developing new skills. The more you know, the more opportunities you'll have. Whether that's taking online courses, reading industry publications, or attending workshops, invest in yourself. And the smartest thing you can do right now is hit like and subscribe to our channel for more.